Watch as it breaks down beside us. When we've risked everything for love. On the outside, always looking in. We'll still hold on to all we could have been. To all we could have been. Would you still take me for a fool if I let give it all away for you? So take me home. Take me home. Nothing's ever been before. Those photographs that once took part of place stand no more. How long to try and make things light? Till we fall. Would you still take me for a fool if I let you give it all away for you? So take me home. Watch as it breaks down beside us. When we've risked everything for love. On the outside, always looking in. We'll still hold on to all we could have been. To all we could have been. Would you still take me for a fool if I let give it all away for you? So take me home. Take me home. It's colder than it's ever been before. Those photographs that once took pride of place stand no more. How long till we try and make things light? Till we fall.